Gender and reproductive role. There is a relationship between gender and reproductive role. In an earlier report on fertility decision making in Nigeria, it was found out that 78% of women and 88% men believed that men's view had more influence on family decisions. A small percentage, which is 7% of men and 13% women, believed that women had more influence. Another 3% of men and women believe that greatest influence was that of relatives and others in their family decisions. Men's role was important in decisions about the use of contraception. तो हम देखते हैं ये WHO की एक रिसर्च है, इसमें ये देखा गया कि जब इस तरह के माशरों में, जैसे कि हमने ये स्टडी देखी, ये यूरोप में नहीं की गई, अफ्रीका में की गई, तो मर्द की राय ज़्यादा अहम समझी जाती है, खातून की राय उससे कम अहम समझी जाती है, लेकिन जो फैसले साजी की जाती है उसमें ख़ानदान के बड़ों का और दूसरे रिश्तेदारों का भी बहुत अहम किरदार है. A recent study in Ethiopia revealed that married women did not have a significant role in family planning related decision making. They simply have to accept the husband's decision. The decisions are based on the men's interests. Women's low status and the husband's or the men's high status, among other factors, lead to the fact that women did not decide about their fertility. There are obstacles in family planning such as different femininity and masculinity practices in the community. Another study explored the phenomenon in South Ethiopia and came up with a bit different, interesting findings. The impact of women's decision-making power on family planning, use, and related factors was examined in this study. It was found out that more than 2/3 of married women were more autonomous in decision-making about family planning use. तो आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं कि इस स्टडी के अंदर पिछली स्टडी से मुख्तलिफ कुछ नताइज हमारे सामने आए. यानी ख़वातीन को ऑटोनमी या इख्तियार हासिल था फैसला करने का, या वो इख्तियार इस्तेमाल कर रही थी. Factors that were significantly associated with women's decision making about family planning, and this is very important. These factors included secondary education, a government employment, government job, having a government employed husband or the spouse, college or university educated husband, and young age. यानी ये देखा गया कि अगर खातून जो है वो तालीम याफ्ता है और कम अज़ कम सेकेंडरी एजुकेशन मौजूद है, उसका शौहर भी तालीम याफ्ता है और अगर वो मुलाजमत करती है और ख़ास तौर पे सरकारी मुलाजमत कर रही है और उम्र में भी छोटी है, तो ज़्यादा इम्कान है कि वो इस तरह की फ़ैसला साजी रिप्रोडक्टिव रोल के मुतल्लिक करेगी. Compared to housewives, self-employed and government-employed women were more likely to have decision-making power. तो हम ये अपने माशरे में भी देखते हैं कि जिन ख़वातीन के पास मुआशरी खुद मुख्तारी है, उनके पास एक सोर्स ऑफ इनकम मौजूद है, अपने कदमों पे खड़ी हैं, तालीम याफ्ता हैं, तो वहाँ पे शायद वो फैसला साजी ज़्यादा करती हैं या ज़्यादा कर सकती हैं. Employed women were found to be more likely to decide on family planning use individually. अगर ख़वातीन एम्प्लॉयड थी तो अपने तौर पर भी इसके बारे में फैसला साजी कर सकती थी. One's own or husband's formal education and occupational status, they were proved to be and found out to be significant variables in this regard. Wives of government-employed husbands were 2.71 times more likely to have a decision-making power than wives of unemployed husbands. Relationship between women's autonomy, education, and the use of contraception has been studied in Pakistan also. In one study in 2005 involving a national sample of 6,579 of ever married women, it reported a strong association between contraceptive use and women's education. यानी अगर ख़वातीन की तालीम ज़्यादा थी तो वो फैमिली प्लानिंग को ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल करती थी, और अगर तालीम कम थी तो फैमिली प्लानिंग की यूज़ भी जो थी वो कम हो गई. An earlier study suggested that couple agreement plays an important role in promoting the use of family planning. Responses of 1,260 matched couples were examined, and the findings revealed a strong predictors of contraceptive use. The predictors included the couple's joint approval of family planning, husband's desire for no more children, and spousal discussion about family planning. These findings indicate the significance of mutual consent. They also indicate the role of consensus between the husband and the wife and the family, the discussions between the spouses, and which in turn implies equal status of husband and wife. So we can see that if the family is egalitarian and man and the woman, the husband and the wife, they have an equal status, they would be discussing these things and take a mutual decision. Such an approach requires an egalitarian attitude rather than a stereotypical orientation for gender roles.